Good morning, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our season rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Actually, today starts season 24 of Scarlet and Violet's new rank system, and this is kind of the team that I'm thinking about running today. Now, we're not playing with anyone particularly new. These are all familiar picks, but I figured that I would try to do something a little bit different. Whimsicott, because I did say that I want to play again with Tailwind in the series, and so here is a Whimsicott to be able to do that. We have a Dragon type to be able to do this as well. We brought in Dragapult again because he did incredibly well last season. Well, I think we did last season with them, but he did incredibly well to make sure that we can kind of get some KOs, and we resist a lot of other Pokemon as well. And then we bring in Incineroar so that we have knockoff and a fire type. So it's like obviously Flare Blitz. We have Fake Out and Parting Shot as well, still built the same way that we did before with the Citrus Berry. Obviously Dragapult's Choice Band, and Whimsicott was the Covert Cloak. We're gonna try Ursaluna. Now, Ursaluna was a Pokemon that we used in the Grand Challenge 2. Ended up being like a really cool choice, but we're going to give it a shot and see what we could do with it in this particular season. Now, if you notice, a lot of my team are not super fast, except for Whimsicott and Dragapult. This is kind of done on purpose. I figured like having super fast Pokemon is really neat, but in the event that I have to do a Trick Room, having Pokemon that do really well in Trick Room is actually really like great. So Ursaluna being incredibly slow with the Life Orb, with the Blood Moon, Earth Power, Hyper Voice, and Protect should give us a lot of leeway in that kind of thing. Plus it's super strong into Archelodons that don't run Assault Vest, and even if they do, it's incredibly hard still. And we want to be able to counter not only them, but King Gambits, and I think we also counter Sneasler as well, even though Sneasler's going to attack first. But if we're able to fake it out, make it stop for a turn, and then go into it, we'll be able to knock it out pretty easily. Obviously, Milotic with not only the Haze, but the Scald bonus. We have Recover and Protect, and it was doing incredibly well last season so that we can actually withstand a lot of these hits that come from different Pokemon. Ideally, it would counter against Primarina, but it falls short against a lot of grass types as well as of electric types. So if we can keep it out in front of those, we'll be fine, which is why we have the first two with us. And then T-Tar, to kind of sum it up with us with the Assault Vest. I think we used it last season. If not, it was season 22. Turned out to be really well. Super bulky Pokemon. And we have ours with the Assault Vest, obviously. Another person that can knock off, we have Rock Slide, as well as Ice Punch to do with all the other grass types. And we do have the ability of using Terra Blast with the Terra Flying as well. So we're gonna give this a shot this season and see what we can do for the next 2 weeks with this team, and then move on to hopefully something else. Now, while it's not a gimmicky set, we're still going to try our best to try to figure out ways that we can outsmart our opponents, kind of like we did with Lilligant. But I think the Gravity strat, while it's really useful, I think it's played its course. I do want to do a couple of more things with like Gravity and Mouse Hold, but I can't justify that yet, partly because I haven't built a Mouse Hold that's physical yet, and I'm not switching over the other one. I'm still trying to get items to retrain all my Pokemon. So if I can skip the retraining, I will skip the retraining. I'll probably save my items right now to only reset the Pokemon that I can only have a one of. So for now, that's just how it's going to be. But later we will do something else. But that's the team. More to come. And yeah, that's all that I really got. Wish me luck, and let's get into our 6 matches for the day, shall we? Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I know that I said that I would stop doing that, but this is the beginning of the video, and I figured it would be okay. So let's move on. Okay, we have Sneasler, Entity Female, Heat with Rotom Heat. I was like, Heat Rant. No, Rotom Heat, Malamar, Armarouge, and Ursaluna Blood Moon. Okay, I see you. What's the best way for us to counter? I think Whimsicott to Dragapult, because we do need to be able to deal with Entity if we have to. Ursaluna and Tyranitar is going to be what I would pick. Tyranitar so that we can control the weather. We're not going to be able to control terrain. That might be something that we'll have to look into. And I don't think Whimsicott has access to some sort of terrain control, but in the event that it does, we should probably look into that. But if it doesn't, that's totally fine. We don't really particularly go off that slot anyway. All right, so Armarouge Entity. Okay, Psychic Surge. Okay, so in this predicament, they're probably gonna go with the Size Spam. And if that's the case, we're gonna Terra Moonblast into Entity, swap to Tyranitar, so that Size Spam doesn't do anything. But they could also swap over to Trick Room as well, and I don't really care for that too much. But in the event that they're like trying to do Size Spam, we're gonna do that. Just try to negate it. So have fun with that. Cannot use Prankster abilities, and I'm no longer affected by psychic attacks, and I'm no longer affected by fire attacks. Oh, Expanding Force? Not affecting either one of my Pokemon. Here comes the Trick Room. Okay. Everyone but Tyranitar is now buffed by the Sandstorm. Let's go ahead and Helping Hand Tyranitar. And go ahead and knock off Armarouge. Okay, the withdrew Entity. I don't know how to say that. Oh, Malamar, okay. Helping Hand, so I don't have to worry about priority too much. Wide Guard, okay. You were thinking I was do something different. Not bad, but I'm not. Off. Super effective. I don't need to do anything like that. What I can do is just knock you off. Kick you off the bus. That high horse you're on, yeah, it's no longer there. It's now mine. It's now mine. Out comes Entity again. Let's go ahead and protect here. I want to knock off you. I'm a protect on Whimsicott. Follow me. Okay, that's totally fine. It can go straight for that slot. I don't really mind it at all. Knock off. Down goes Entity. Okay, Mental Herb. Super Power. Oh, brings it down to its 1 HP. Oh, brings it down to its 1 HP. Who is it? Who is it? I don't know what that is. Sneasel. Okay, Sneasler. With the Psychic Seed, which means that it's doubled speed now. Okay, we have Trick Room for 2 more turns. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring out Dragapult. Because I know it's gonna use Superpower again, so Dragapult's gonna just take that hit. Sneasler protects, that's okay. Super Power! Goes to the Dragapult. Moonblast. Oh, almost KOs the Malamar. And it raises its special attack, let's go. Oh, and it's down because of... Yeah, okay. And everyone's buffed by the Sandstorm, let's go. Ooh, Helping Hand and Dragon Darts. Sneasler's faster than me, and Trick Room's still active for one more turn. Terra says Fairy. Are you gonna go Dragon? It's dark. Okay. Okay. Helping Hand. And let loose. Dragon Darts. Bye, Sneasler. Bye, Sneasler. Thank you for coming. They kind of screwed themselves using Trick Room, and I was able to completely take advantage of that. Let's go. Let's go. T-Tar lasting one with 1 health. That was dope. That was so great for him. I'm so glad that that happened. Oh man, and I had even better counters in the back. Let's go. Let's go. All right, for this match we got Beartic, sorry, Pelipper, Dragonite, Archelodon, Rillaboom, and King Gambit. Sorry, my hand really hurts. I don't know if it's carpal tunnel or what I had to do with work today, but it's not doing too good. But in our, we do have a couple of options, right? Obviously, we do have a weather setter that can change it. We do have someone that can ignore a lot of what Dragonite's going to do. We also have someone that can obviously wreck Beartic. We have Incineroar that could do it, Rillaboom, as well as King Gambit. The only thing is that I don't have a counter to priority moves. So that's going to be a very uncomfortable thing for me to deal with. However, I think we do have a possible answer. Let's bring in Whimsicott and Dragapult, Incineroar and Tyranitar so we get rid of the weather. Now, if I do this, wait, what does Incin do? It takes out Rillaboom. Yes. I mean, T-Tar can also take out Rillaboom, so that's not a big, huge issue. The problem is that if I do not Terra Tyranitar, it leaves him exposed for Grassy Glide and like Wood Hammer. So I have to be very careful what I do turn 1. Okay, Grassy Surge. Let's go again. Tailwind set up and Dragon Darts, and we'll target over to Dragonite. I think that's going to be a swap though, so it might be a bait. But at least Grassy Glide isn't going to do a ton of damage against Dragapult. But I can't get like one-shotted by Extreme Speed. Terra goes to Dragonite. Is it flying? Nope. Fairy. So Dragon Darts redirected over to Rillaboom, which may get the KO. May get the KO. Don't know, but it may. Fake Out goes to Whimsicott. Cab, Covert Cloak. Covert Cloak allows me to move without having secondary effects. Dragon Darts also goes right into that. Oh, that's not going to knock it out at all. I thought it was going to do like a ton of damage. Nope. Scale Shot. I'm okay with that. But I did realize that my steel attacker is going down. So that's not great. And I don't have anyone that's fairy type to ignore all that nonsense. So that's not great for me at all. That's not great for me at all. Let's go ahead and bring out Incineroar. Intimidate them. So it's not enter focus on Dragonite, which just means it's multi-scale. Let's go ahead and Moonblast and Fake Out. We're gonna Fake Out and Moonblast Dragonite, so that way we proc the thing and then we do neutral damage to it, because it does have minus defenses right now, but it has a +1 in speed. That doesn't, it shouldn't matter because we have Tailwind up. Or that might. With your Rillaboom. Okay, it's a good thing we didn't go into that slot specifically. Here comes someone I can't read. Pelipper. Okay. Fake out. That's a decent amount for a -1. That's even better. Flinch cannot move. Swap to Tyranitar. Let's go ahead and knock off. No, we'll Flare Blitz the Tyrant or the Dragonite. Probably gonna swap out to Rillaboom, but if they do that, they're gonna have potentially be hit for this. I'm resetting the weather. So Scale Shot's probably gonna go into Incineroar, or something else can go into that slot as well. There's so many moves that they could do. I'm swapping out Whimsicott because I don't need it on the field at the moment. Bring out T-Tar. It's gonna turn off the rain, so hurricanes don't do anything now. Scale Shot. This is really gonna hurt Dragonite. Even though it gets a speed bonus, it doesn't matter because of the fact that it's got -1. And this is probably a loaded die. That's -2 defense. Up 1 speed. Flare Blitz. Down goes Dragonite. Oh, I forgot. My T-Tar is small. He's a tiny T-Tar. To be as tall as Dragonite there, but it like Incineroar is like towering over it. Hurricane still hits. Not very effective. Buffed by the Sandstorm. Rocks the Citrus Berry. Let's go. Okay. So that was only one Pokemon taken down, right? So it's 3v3, or is it 2, or is it 3v2? I want to say it's 3v3. Okay, out comes our Celadon. Yeah, it's 3v3. Ugh, I don't like those odds. Let's do that. Let's knock off our Celadon. No, let's That's not great. Let's do that. Withdrew Pelipper. Okay. Here comes Rillaboom. So I know what the last 3 are, which is great. Rock Slide. Stamina. Not Stamina. Okay, Power Herbs down. Flash Cannon. Super effective, but I am a tanky boy. Tanky boy. Okay, my Tailwind's gone. Let's swap out Tyranitar to do that. And I could Parting Shot. Parting Shot does sound like a good plan. Yeah, it's Parting Shot that just so that I can swap and bring out T-Tar again. Just so that I can take off the weather. It's kind of like doing like a mental game here. Fake out. Okay. I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with that. Like, oh, I'm okay with that. Oh, wait, no, I'm not okay with that. Lynch cannot move. That's fine. That made it so now they can swap out and have no problem with it. That sucks. That sucks. And now they have priority. Okay. Don't know what to do. Let's do that. I know it's not stamina, so I should be fine. If they swap out to Pelipperts, they're going to be their worst decision. I'm Terra, so that I'm not affected by Flash Cannon. I'm also not going to be affected by Grassy Glide. So I'm going to resist Grass, and I'm going to take neutral to that. Okay, Protect, which is totally fine. Wood Hammer. That's not a bad thing either. Now, I wasn't able to get Tailwind back up, which is unfortunate. Now, this will make it so that Electro Shot is 100% guaranteed now. Because Power Herb's gone, but here comes the rain. But Pelipper's going to come in and reset the weather. So I shouldn't have anything to worry about there. But they get the first attack, and that's what I'm really worried about. Effective, not very effective. That's okay. That's okay. Rock Slide to take down Pelipper. And I'm just going to knock off again because I have to. Here comes the +1. This is going to go straight to T-Tar. Or it can go into Incineroar. I'm hoping Incineroar, but it's probably going to go to T-Tar. Yep, there it is. T-Tar. Bop. T-Tar goes down. That one misplay of bringing out Whimsicott is what really screwed me. But that's okay. Weather Ball. Yeah, it's what messed me up, but that's, again, that's okay. That's what happens when you work with Tailwind and not every Pokemon that's super fast. We could also have turned this around if we would have saved Dragapult 2, but I wasn't expecting a turn 1 Terra Fairy on Dragonite, so that was really, really interesting. It was a good play on their part. And then after the second Scale Shot, that's kind of when I probably would have swapped. I actually would have swapped after the first one, because you can easily tell that, like, okay, I'm going to go into that slot and you're going to have to try to work around it. But I could have easily won that if I would have done it a little bit differently. If I didn't swap in and just took the hit and maybe just attack into that slot with either not Terra Blast, but maybe like either Knockoff or Ice Punch into that slot, or maybe just KO'd Rillaboom earlier, then maybe I could have forced the Pelipper to come out, swapped then just so that I can get out Tyranitar to swap the weather and I don't have to worry about that. And then I would be able to have a safe switch in for Tailwind. So that could have been what I done, but I didn't because I thought I was going to see a Pelipper switch and made the wrong call. Okay, so Whimsicott, Lilligant, Kilowattrel, Excalibur, Mienshao, and one, the only, Annihilate. Okay, so I'm not sure which one that is, but I think we'll be fine. Whimsicott, Dragapult. I'm kind of feeling, you know what? Let's bring in these four. Let's do that. That might be fun. So talk about Annihilate. It could either be the beat up set or the bulk up set. It could also be, I mean, if it's the beat up set, it's probably going to be the same as the bulk up set. So it's probably like the same thing there. The other thing that it could be is the final Gambit set. But I doubt that it's going to be that. Lilligant is someone that I'm very excited about. Whimsicott does get access to Sunny Day, so we're probably looking at the Chlorophyll build. And if it has Chlorophyll and Tailwind, it is going to be super fast. And that means that we're going to have to deal with a lot. So that's cool. Whimsicott and Baxcalibur first and foremost. Let's go. Okay. So let's go ahead and get us Tailwind and Terra. Yeah, let's set up with the Terra Blast. No, actually, Dragon Darts. We can do Terra Blast, Terra Steel later. That would affect both of them, but I need to be able to knock out Baxcalibur now. So with the Terra being Steel, now we're not affected by Ice attacks. We're also not very effective against Dragon attacks, and we also ignore Whimsicott. So there's kind of a little bit of a thing there. Now, Baxcalibur also gets a Terra, and it's Terra Ground. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure what the correlation is here, but I'm optimistic. Let's go. Taunt. Okay. I won the 50-50 there, or I'm generally faster. I'm not sure which one. Drag Darts. Both go on Baxcalibur. It's neutral damage. It still does a lot. Ice Spear. If you're going to do Ice Spear to Whimsicott, why taunt that slot? See, that doesn't make any sense to me unless you're just going to try to stop Tailwind, and you're going to get it set up next turn anyway. It's a Life Orb? Okay. I'm going to give this a shot. Ursaluna. Ursaluna's a big boy. And we're just going to go straight for the Hyper Voice. Actually, no. We're going to go straight for Blood Moon to that slot. And I'm just going to Dragon Darts the Baxcalibur. As if they swap out Whimsicott, it's not going to matter. I'm going to outspeed Baxcalibur regardless of what it does. So Whimsicott either gets knocked out by Blood Moon, which it will, or it swaps. Okay, they're preparing for Lilligant. So that's what that is. Okay, Shard. Okay. Priority. Dragon Darts. No Tailwind, which means I will outspeed them next turn. So Lilligant will not be able to outspeed me whatsoever. Blood Moon hits into... Don't have Sash. It has Sash. That's exactly what that has. Okay. So they will be able to do it. No problem. Interesting. Which one are you going to go after? Lilligant comes out. Okay. Which one are you going to go after? Because I could swap to Incineroar. And it could take a hit. You know what? Let's protect and swap Dragapult to Incineroar. Let's do that. Intimidate. And this also gives Clear Amulet. Okay. I know exactly what build you're at now. Okay. Solar Blade. Is this gonna go to Insit? Nope. Okay. Endeavor. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's Hyper Voice, and I'm gonna fake out Lilligant. Endeavor going on to Whimsicott is pretty awesome. Still not a move that I would use realistically, but you could still go with it. Encore would suck here now. Absolutely suck. But I'm hoping the Lilligant gets faked out. Whimsicott goes out because they know what they don't have Encore, which is great. Out comes Annihilate. Shiny, let's go. Fake out. Okay. Lilligant. Flinch cannot move. Hyper Voice. Oof. And my Tailwind's gone. Not bad. Protect here. How long do I have for the sun? 2 more turns? Let's Parting Shot the Annihilate. Checked on the Ursaluna. Okay, Axe Kick. Not bad. Close combat. Okay, Dragapult, come back out. Let's do that. And let's go after... Let's go after Lilligant. X kick. Figured that was going to happen. But now we set ourselves up so now we don't get really KO'd. Wait. Oh, you're scarfed. Okay. Because you didn't have Tailwind up. Interesting. Okay. Okay. That was my only way to coming back was to like outlast the Tailwind there. But that's not bad. Not bad. Clear Amulet, even with the minus, no. I was gonna say, oh, with the -1. Like, no, it didn't get minus at all. Interesting. Interesting. Didn't have any stats minus because the Clear Amulet. Probably the 252, 252. Chlorophyll, obviously. Yeah, they made it so that they'd be able to survive. Probably had more HP. You know what? I bet you it was HP attack with the Adamant variant, or maybe they went Jolly, but I doubt it, and just didn't invest a lot into speed because Chlorophyll says it doubles. That's an interesting build. Okay, so we have Corviknight, Sneasler, Garchomp, Alolan Ninetales, Kingambit, and Magmar. Okay. Where's Gravity when no, just kidding. I mean, Gravity would be really, really helpful here. Here, don't get me wrong. Let's see. What would be like the best thing to counter with? I think these two, Tyranitar and Ursaluna. We'll leave Incineroar and Milotic in the back. Now we're doing this because A, we need to get rid of Alolan Ninetales. Most likely we have the specs, or it could be the Aurora build. And if it's the Aurora build, I'm going to need to be able to erase something on my side, or at least the weather, so that they cannot get up Aura Veil. So Sneasler is probably going to be the one I'm going to have to like fret about the most, but with Whimsicott, I should have no problem with that. I still don't have a steel type attacker, and that kind of worries me, which is probably why like Golden Go was screaming out to me, just because he's picking up play again. And even now, commentators are saying that Sneasler is going to be useful in Reg G, and I want to agree with them, but I don't think it's going to. If you ask for my personal opinion, I don't think it will. And it's only because of the fact that if you use Sneasler during Reg G, there's too many Pokemon that would easily get through everything that it's trying to do. And a lot of Pokemon just generally outspeed it, even if you went Unbound or its ability. I don't think it's gonna matter. But we will Terra Steel, and it may not super affect the Kingambit, but we could super affect the, not super affect, but do damage to Sneasler. But we're also making it so that the only Dire Claw target could go over to Whimsicott. But it'll probably, yeah, Dire Claw has to go there, and then we open ourselves up to be hit with the, yeah, close combat after that. Drag darts, I'm faster. That's a lot to Sneasler. That's not a lot to King Gambit. Dire Claw. Saw that. Saw that. Now, part of me wants to bring in and have... Oh, Iron Hit. Oh, that was going to go straight to Whimsicott anyway. No. Okay. Parts of me wants to use Focus Sash on Whimsicott, like I kind of did with Ligant, and it does help out quite a bit. The only reason why I don't do that is because of the fact that I need to be able to do a lot of damage to a lot of different Pokemon, and I can't do that if I have to worry about Fake Out. And Fake Out's everywhere. Like, Rillaboom has it, Sneasler has it. A lot of people don't use Sneasler for that reason, but Sneasler has it. Terra goes on the King Gambit, makes it dark. Flying. Okay. I'm absolutely okay with that, but they're not resistant against my attacks, though. So that's interesting. Sucker Punch. Not enough to get the KO. Drag darts. Takes down Sneasler. Now, he will get a little bit of reprieve because I did do Earth Power, so I did not fake them out. If that was Blood Moon, it was a great call, but it was not Blood Moon. I didn't think that they would use it, honestly. So let's go ahead and do the hit you and swap to you. Take out Dragapult to bring out the person that can bring out the weather. They probably do not have Ninetales. Sucker Punch, hitting Ursaluna, which I'm okay with. Blood Moon into King Gambit, takes it out. Corviknight, what are you gonna do? Bulk up, okay. Attack and defense rows. It's probably gonna be a low and Ninetales in the back. Yep, okay. I did not see that coming, but that's okay. I have Tailwind up for one more turn. Let's do this. Ninetales protects. Good call. Rock Slide. Misses the Ninetales. It's gonna hit the Corviknight. Not so much. Earth. Oh, why did I not click? Dang it. That's okay. Body press. Really? The +1 made it so that you could take down T-Tar? That's interesting. Absolutely interesting. Blood Moon to you, and Terra Blast to you. Terra Blast, Terra Steel, Rex, and Ninetales. Please don't be sashed. Nope. Okay. Body press on the Dragapult. That's a lot. All right. Blood Moon, it's all up to you. Bop. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, it ate a berry. It's not enough, unfortunately. So we're gonna do this. Protect. Body press. Let's give it a shot. Blood Moon. Body press. Oh, it's just barely not enough, but I'm gonna knock myself out because of Life Orb. Dang. Dang. So, what's a good counter to Corviknight? Fire. Thunder? I think electric would do it, right? Fire would. Double check his weaknesses now that we're officially done battling. Corviknight. His steel flying stuff is really interesting. Yep, fire, electric. Fire and electric, that's it, because he's neutral to fighting. He's neutral to ice. He's resistant to grass, resistant to normal. He's also resistant to flying, psychic, and bug, dragon, steel, and wow, he's resistant to a lot of stuff. Wow. Yeah, fire and electric is the only way that you can really take this puppy down. That's interesting. Might have to reintroduce Rotom back again. Might have to. Okay, so we have Armarouge, Indeedee, this is male, Whimsicott, Alolan Ninetales, Conkeldurr, and Cerulege. What? Okay. I'll bite. I'll bite. I think we're gonna do what we did last time and just use these four and then kind of mix things up, right? If I do this correctly, I should be able to counteract what they're trying to do. However, now I have to answer the question. If I have to use Terra Blast, Terra Steel, and Dragapult, Tyranitar having Terra Blast is not a good idea, especially if I have to use them constantly in the same team. So I want to ask you guys a question down below. Should I change T-Tar or should I change Dragapult? Let me know in the comments down below. Who keeps the Terra Blast and who will use it more? I think Dragapult will, but I'm down to change up T-Tar. He's got the Assault Vest. He does quite a bit of things. If I do Terra Flying, I resist fighting attacks. I also resist ground attacks, but I could become very weak to rock and lightning or electric. So very, very interesting stuff. This team though may not activate Trick Room, but could. And if they do, then they're kind of in trouble. Now, Conkeldurr is a little bit of an issue. I will say that 100%. Him having Sheer Force and Guts makes it incredibly hard to counter. And this is just in general. Conkeldurr, Armarouge, okay. So I'm just gonna Helping Hand to Dragapult and Dragon Darts. Are you going to set up? You know what? If you are, you deserve it. If you are just gonna swap out and just bring in something else, I think you deserve it. Okay, you're not swapping. No fake out. Dragon Darts. That's half. It's really good. It's more than half. It's also really good. Citrus Berry. On the Armarouge. That's a really interesting set. Knock off. Owie. Brings him down to 1 HP, making it look like he has Sash. And Trick Room. Okay. So, what comes up now? So we'll hit you. I think Psy Spam's gonna come out, so I'm gonna get set up for it. Okay. Swaps Armourouge for Ceruledge. Shadow Sneak. That's what they're trying to do there. T-Tar. I think the attack would have gone into not Ceruledge, but Dragapult. That's what I think would have happened because they wouldn't target into Whimsicott. There's no reason to. Okay, so I figured that was gonna happen. Okay, knocked off the Assault Vest. Moonblast. Down goes Conkeldurr. We have one less Pokemon to worry about now. Woo! Let's go. It's now 4v3. My 4 to their 3. Dragapult lived with 1 HP left. Now we are down Assault Vest though, so T-Tar is a little bit more liable. But it does resist Ceruledge now, so I think we'll be fine. Armourouge comes out. Up in hand. And I'm gonna Rock Slide. I think I'm slower than both of these guys. I think being the key word here. I don't see Indity, so this is very, very interesting. It could still be in the back. I've only seen these 3, and one's currently down. So they're probably thinking that they're not going to bring out Indity because I've already turned off Psy Spam. So Ceruledge Terras, and it's Terra Fire. Okay. Okay. Up in hand on the T-Tar. Heat Wave. Not very effective on the T-Tar. Rock Slide hits both. That's a one-hit KO on both. It just... And that's T-Tar for you. Sorry, I'm having a hard time containing my laughter. That was the fastest give up I've ever seen. Now watch, it says I discontinued. It's like, or disconnected. Nope. Okay. Yeah. No, that was the fastest give up. Like they had it, but because the fact that they went after T-Tar and knocked off one of his things and swapped out into Ceruledge made it so that they couldn't really attack. So as soon as I took down Conkeldurr, their entire Trick Room strat just kind of fell over. And I'm not 100% sure what Ceruledge was supposed to do, but T-Tar, he swole. He might be short, but he swole. Okay, we've got Volcarona, Archelodon, Sneasler, we've got scratching the leg, Dondozo, Indity Male, and Natsugiri. Interesting. We will have to bring in Milotic this game. It's almost going to be a requirement. We didn't change Milotic's Terra, by the way. We should probably do that at some point. Because, yeah, Archelodon into our slot, not great. Not great at all. I also don't believe that I outspeed Dondozo. Now, are you... This is weird, because, like, Indity could turn off Trick Room or turn it on. But if they have that, they wouldn't do Dondozo, right? That'd be like a crazy thing. Right? Am I nuts thinking that? I want to say that I am. Yeah, we'll bring in these 4. Oops. We'll bring in these 4. I'm probably setting myself up for failure, to be honest with you. I'm hoping not, but I might be. Generally, we already like withstand Dondozo, so hopefully we do not get hit with another person with Fissure. But. Okay, Indity and Sneasler. Probably with the Unburden thing. Psychic Surge. And Psychic, okay, yep, Psychic Seed. Dope. Special Defense. In case if you're doing Psy Spam, turn this on. Helping Hand, Dragapult. And let's Dragon Darts. You, because you're probably going to... Oh man, Helping Hand probably not like a good shot here. Dang it. Oh well. Tailwind probably would have been better because then I can at least outspeed. But I'm an idiot. At least Dire Claw's not going to be like super effective now, but that might not mean anything. Helping Hand. Dire Claw. Oh, you did it to Dragapult? Okay. Paralyze? Okay. Still faster than Entity though. I'm not? What? Hello? Since when? I'm 213 cut in half? No? Alright. Alright, you wanna play this game? Play this game. Oh, come on out, Ursaluna. You're the big man on campus. Tailwind. And I don't think it's really gonna matter. I think we botched this run. Hyper Voice, because now close combat's gonna come in and do like a ton of damage, and it's got a +1 special defense, so it's gonna be very, very hard to counter Sneasler now. Oh, just Dire Call spam, huh? Paralyze. Expanding Force does not affect the Whimsicott. Barely. Ursaluna barely survives. I did not knock myself out, so that's cool. Let's do that. Protect. Moonblast. I didn't take down Sneasler? Okay. It did have a +1 special defense. So Psychic Seed going into that slot was probably a little bit too hasty. Probably should have went into Entity. Might have better chances over there. But it doesn't matter. Does not matter. As Milotic comes out, they pretty much was able to shut me down. Pretty effectively. Let's hit you. Now let's go for the double just because I can. Why not? Can I get the double? Hit the doubles. Hit the double. Come on. Hit the double. Oh, it was paralyzed. Even worse. Dire Claw. Into Milotic and no double. Interesting. I was thinking it's like, there's not an item that procs secondary effects or boosts that, right? As far as I'm aware, there's not. But he doesn't have it. He's had the thing. So there's no way. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Dire Claw. Okay. Icy Wind. Okay. Not what I was thinking of what they were gonna do. Ooh, oh no. Well, I guessed and failed. Game's over. Game's over. I thought they were gonna swap in Donzo. They haven't. Tatsugiri is here. That's okay. Tailwind's over. Yeah, that was with I was with Tailwind. It was with. No, we're good. We are good. I was barely able to get through one of their Pokemon. I had so many resources. I planned them having Dondozo, and there's a good chance it had Dondozo in the pack. The other plan was to like knock out Sneasler, and I didn't bring anyone that could actually take advantage of that because it decided to Dire Claw into Dragapult and for some reason was outsped by Entity Male. What? Even through Tailwind? No, had Helping Hand, not Tailwind. We're gonna look that up real quick since we're officially out of that match. Bring in Dragapult. Apparently my set is not in here, but that's okay. Dragapult is very easy to get. Dragapult. And we'll just do a blank set. Clear body, adamant. I think mine's adamant, might not be. I'll just set. No, he's not adamant. He's jolly. Jolly. Because I wanted him to have the max speed. Yeah, 213. Yeah, it's absolutely that. I think he has special defense. Not 100% sure. Choice band. Where are you? There you are. U-turn. Terra Blast. Phantom Force. And Dragon Darts. You are Terra Steel. And I think that's a set. Export, import. There we go. Now I can only see Dragapult in my set. Okay, so NDD male. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Okay, this is really eye-opening. You guys can't see this. Okay, so here is Entity's set. And this is the VGC 2024 Rank H usage showdown thing. Apparently, Entity Male's speed taps out. Full investment, so timid and 252 at 161. He's the same stage as Mousehold. Like Mousehold. I don't think Family 4 or Family 3 really matter. Oh, at Hardy, it's 163. So he's actually much faster. Okay, caps at 179. So he's Tornadus levels. But if you don't put any into that and go full attack, it's 163. So still higher than Annihilape's, still higher than a lot of different Pokemon, but it's not as high enough to beat Talonflame, and it matches with like I said, Tornadus pretty easily. But 161 with full investment is huge, guys. Huge. And its attack only caps at 139 at 50. Why does that seem so low? That seems really low. Wow. No, that's really good to know. It's amazing to find out. I wasn't aware that Entity Male. Why are you showing a Abomasnow? Okay, Entity Male. Okay, Entity Male. Why did it show? Okay, for some reason it showed up a Abomasnow in Pokemon 2 thing. Yes, 161's really high. I wasn't aware of that, but that's dope. Absolutely dope. And that, ladies and gents of Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video and the beginning of Season 24 We started off in grade 9 in Great Ball, and now we're in Ultra Balls here in rank 10. We are currently 2 and 4, so out of the beginning of the season, not too bad. But we are still currently learning our team, what our expectations are, what we could do to kind of spice things up a little bit, and if we need to make changes, then we can definitely do so. Since it is the beginning, we're not going to be fretting too much about our performance, but we're definitely going to be trying to do our best from here on out. Our goal is to hit as high as we possibly can. But we will be switching over to another team in about 2.5 weeks. So with that being said, nothing more that we can say here. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you guys want to just let me know that you guys like what you saw, please consider hitting the like button. Comment down below, as I do reply to your guys' comments left behind, and it does help the videos perform better because of your guys' interactions. Please consider hitting the subscribe button because it not only helps out the channel, but it'll keep you notified when I upload next. The general idea for upload schedule is every single day about 8 a.m. for main battle content, and other content is kind of varies. While we don't have anything set in stone for the other content, it's something that we do strive to do here on the channel. Or I should say because I'm a one-man crew over here, but still, I do my best to record videos for you guys and have them at a decent time. That way you guys don't have to worry about when the next video is going to be coming out. So to be notified and just to be in the know of what's going on, please consider hitting the subscription. Again, it's free and it definitely helps out the channel, and it lets me know that you guys like what you see. And all of those things should have lived on the screen at one point in time. And if it does, awesome. And if it doesn't, please let me know and I'll let YouTube know that it's broken. Again, I think, well, I'm going to say again because it's funny. It's like, I'm going to let them know to go upstairs and flip on the light switch for me and they'll be fine. It's not literally that, but you know, I like to pretend. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good one. Stay cool, stay hydrated, and or warm, depending on where you're at, and stay safe. Thanks again. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Till then, take care. Peace.